Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing Miniverse Sneaker Edition. I have a few of these and I managed to get 3 that were the collaboration. Well, the collaboration, but like, which by that I mean I will show you once I open the brochure. So let's take this out here. We're gonna have to do this video. I think when I opened it, I read it that it says it takes an hour to set up. So we're gonna have to get this thing moving and grooving. Okay, so it comes with a part B solution. Let me put this down here just to get it out of the way. We get our box here, which is so cool. Excuse me. It says Good Sneaks on it, and when you open it, it has everything we need. I'm going to set the box top down here just so that it's out of the way. Everything we need in here to make the sneakers. And these are the decals for the sneakers. And I'm guessing if you really want, you can make blue ones, or you can make these. Or maybe they're peel-offable. I don't know. We'll see. And it comes with the bottom here to make the soles of the shoes. And we have our measuring cup that I'm assuming we'll need, part A, part B. And this is kind of a display case after, but I'm going to put that to the side. So yes, so we have the GS collaboration, which I don't know what Good Sneaks. Okay, never mind. That's what it stands for. So it tells us what we got and it tells us how to do it. So pretty much going to follow it, but it does say we need to let it set up for an hour and then we will do an unveiling and a lacing. I don't know if, did I see laces in there? Okay, well maybe we'll do a lacing as well, but all right, let's get to it. First things first. I'm going to put things down in front of me that I need that are I can see but you can't see, just so they're out of my way. Let's dump the contents of this out here. We have shoes. There's the laces. Okay. Shoes. And we have a spatula here that has a stick on it, or a indicator on it, sorry, that will, I'm guessing, tell us how high we need to pour the liquid. I'm going to unbox this as well. And these feel like, they're like, okay, they're like stickers, but they feel felty. This one, put this blue back in. You know what? I'll do that later. Okay, so we're going to do these ones because that's what it shows on the box, and I like orange more. So what it tells us to do is take everything out, and it shows us which one's right and which one's left. Does it? Yep, left, right. Okay. And then there's an indicator too of which one's left and which one's right for this black piece too. Right. Okay. So this is right. We're going to do right first. What does it say to do? Basically clip this in, put it on the front here, and we're going to clip it, I guess. Clip it into these little grooves here. All right, nice. Looks good. Pretty simple. And then we take the next thing and we just kind of put it around and latch it, I guess. Yeah, okay. Pretty easy, I guess. Come on. Gonna latch it on. Get in there. I say it's easy, but it doesn't want to go in. Come on, all your brothers and sisters are cooperating. You're making it difficult. Yeah, if these are bent, how are they supposed to stay? This is confusing. Okay, it's not confusing. It's not working. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Don't panic. I'm going to reassess the situation. Pull this out. There we go. Pull that in. And then really tuck her in. Sorry. I'm trying to use all my fingers. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's stay in there. Why won't you stay in there? You're perfectly fine in there. Latch on, latch on. Okay. I feel like this is not going to go as well as I'm hoping. Set that one there. Let me do this one real quick. Already we're not off to a great start. I don't know if I'm going to love these sneakers. Don't know if I'm going to love doing these sneakers. Okay, so pop it in here. Pop it in there. That worked. Come on, you can do it. Get in there. Thank you. And you too. Get in there. Yeah, perfect. All right, you're working better than the other one. The other one's just a little deformed, so she's like, nope, I don't want to do it. I don't want to work today. That's what she's saying. But what I'm going to have to do is maybe glue it in already. Hold on, let me get my tweezers and poke it up in here. Get up on in there. Get up on in there. All right, we'll see if it stays together. Hopefully better when the soles are going. Okay, so it says to, I guess, do the stickers now. Peel the sticker off. This is left shoe. Hopefully this is easy. Because sometimes sticker placement. Left shoe. How am I supposed to know now? In the bottom there. Okay, left shoe. And it goes basically right, there's like right where it goes. This doesn't look like it's gonna lay flat. Doesn't not look like it's gonna do what I want it to do. Maybe. Come on. See, sticker placement's not my forte, but it feels like it's very durable, so I can pull it off. Okay, let me just try to. The Problem is, it's too high over here. Come on. I'm gonna have to manipulate it where you want it to go. That's why I'm not good with sticker placement. Alright, well, this one does not want to stay. Come on. Maybe this was this a good one? I don't remember. Literally have to glue them in here before I do that. Come on. Now we having trouble? Come on, stay where I put you, please. But this was the bow legger. Now they're both. Alright, yeah, so I don't know. The mixing part of this might be fine and the sole at the end, but I don't know if I'm gonna love this. This is not really fun for me as the food is. This doesn't want to go well. Like, what? See, because if you do the bottom layer here, my goodness. You know what I should do? Maybe. Hold off. Maybe you're supposed to do it from the sole first. Maybe like this. It'll be a little easier to manipulate it where it's supposed to go, maybe. But see, it's still too high. What the heck? You know what I want to do? I don't really want seams, but I want to freaking cut it. I'm gonna do it. All right. You don't have to do this, but this is the only way I think it's gonna work for me. I'm cutting it so I can lay it right where I want it to go. It's gonna be a little low, but it's gonna be okay. And then this, hopefully we can just line this up with this. Sorry. See, there's a little gap in the back now. But it doesn't want to scratch properly, so alrighty. Yeah, not my favorite. It's already just too challenging. I don't know. I don't understand a little bit. Maybe okay, stay where I put it. Stay where I put you. Maybe once I put it in this here too. Let me test it before I mix up this crap. Maybe once I put it in here. Okay, that'll be good. It does kind of hold it together more, so that should be good. Hopefully. Okay. Well, now that we get the hopefully challenging part over, let's mix up part A, part B. I'm going to cut them in half. This must make like a silicone. All right, so squirt part A up to part A. Let's do this. Come on. I was trying not to get it everywhere, so just okay. Come on. All right, that looks pretty good. Set that to the side for now. It's probably going to harden since it's open. Maybe not. Maybe one of them is the hardener, one of them is the thing. Okay. And then we pour in B up to B. This is a black sole. All right, that looks pretty good. And we're gonna mix her up real good. It says mix it for 1 whole minute, and you want to make sure, like, if you see the bottom there, how it's different colors. Scrape the sides and just keep mixing. Make sure you're touching the bottom. This will mix for a minute. Make sure everything is all mixed together so that it cures accurately. Okay, so let's pour it in. I have to use the spatula. 1 sec. Wipe it off. So I'm gonna pour it in up to there. That should be good. Set that to the side. I'm gonna put these in here with trying not to make a mess. I'm gonna secure it once more. I'm gonna push it down with my scissors. Okay, so push it in. Make sure you get the two sides here. I'm gonna push go everywhere, don't go everywhere. I think that's it. No, this side's not. It looks messy. With the edge there, all over the front of the boot. But I think I'll be able to peel it off after. So we'll see. You know what? If not, whatever. These are not what I expected them to be. I watched a few videos, but it's a little harder than even I thought it was going to be. I think that's what I think you're supposed to press it in like I did, not overdo it. But this one is not in all the way. I can tell. It's because of this piece over here. Get into the mold, or it's not going to go accurately. Okay, so we have to let these cure for an hour or so, and then I guess I will be back to do the review, and then maybe we'll lace them up. We'll see. I will see you in an hour, but for you it'll be 2 seconds. Alrighty, so it's been a little over an hour, and we are going to take these out of the molds. Hopefully they look okay. And then we're going to try to lace one up to see how difficult it is real quick. I'm not the best at lacing regular shoes, let alone mini shoes. But we'll see. So I think we just pop it out, loosen the edge like this. Okay, I see. Loosen the edge. We'll pop it right out. And oh my gosh, whoa, look at that. So, okay, so it feels like a rubberized shoe. And the texture is supposed to be around the edge down there too. A little higher on some side. I have seen people do like a little X-Acto knife and cut some of the trim off, but we'll see. It wants to peel off of the front of the boot with the shoe. All right, not bad. Let's demold this one. Ooh, that one looks even better. Look at that. Not too bad. So I'll clean up the rest of them later, or the rest of it later, but we're going to try to do one lacing. Let's see. Okay, so there is a stiff side. All right, so what is this? Are we supposed to? No. Okay. I just remembered how you do. I think you poke it through here. I don't break it. 1 minute. It's a little challenging. It's more challenging than I thought it would be. Right. I'm gonna have to look at the instructions. 1 minute. All right, I got it started, but I'm gonna do it off camera. I'm gonna do one off camera to show you, and we'll do a final shot, and then I'll do the other one later because I think it's gonna be a little tedious. So I'll be right back, and we'll show you. All right, so I laced this one up as best I could. Oops, the knot's coming undone. It was a little harder than I thought it would be, a little tedious. So I'm not gonna do this one on camera. I probably will do it later, but this is what the finished product will look like. Kind of lace up shoes, and you can put them in your box there and store them for later. Or you can display them on top of the box, or you can display them, I think, in this thing as well. And I did realize that I forgot to put the tongue sticker on because I didn't realize that it was a sticker. So let me add that on. I'll add it onto this one because the other one I tied up. I will get it later. But there we go. I forgot to put that one on there. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll have to do my last few other ones, and then I probably won't be doing these again. But it was fun for the first time, and it's fun to have as a little collector's item, but I don't need to have them all. But thank you guys again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And like, comment, subscribe. Please follow my Instagram, and I will talk with you later.